What's the most clever life hack you've ever seen on social media? Delete use social media for better health, more privacy, and less time being wasted. Edit, to everyone telling me to delete Reddit, I don't count this on social media because I have never heard someone say follow me on Reddit. It's more of a forum. But yes, I agree, total time waster. If you have a pet that leaves fur all over carpets, couches and so on, or if you have long hair and do it too, take a dishwasher glove and wet it a little bit and drag it over the surface. It will gather the hairs easily. The frozen sponge hack blew my mind. Soak a sponge in water, freeze it in a Ziploc bag, and use it as an ice pack. It won't drip as it melts, and when it thaws, you can reuse it. Use nail polish to identify different keys. It really helps me. From our Life Pro Tips, if you are in a hotel and want a firmer fuller pillow, take it out of the pillowcase and wrap it in a towel from the bathroom, then put it back in the pillowcase. Throwing a few ice cubes in the dryer to help steam out wrinkles. A couple of ice cubes on the corner of a rug that's curled up flattens it out permanently. In all my years of internet, that's been the one I couldn't believe worked so well. Also, if a can of soda is shaken up, you tap several times on the side of the can and it collapses the bubbles back into the liquid so you can open without fizzing out. Don't tap the top. The side of the can works. One of the cleverest hacks I've seen is using a bread clip to organize and label cables. Just write on the clip and snap it onto the cable. Super easy and keeps everything neat and identifiable. Hold your thumb down on the space bar on your cell phone keyboard and you can move the cursor anywhere on the typing screen. Using a rubber band to open a tight jar. Just wrap a thick rubber band around the lid to get a better grip and make it easier to twist open. When looking at recipes online, click the print link. This cuts out the unnecessary backstory and random musings. You can also save the recipe as a PDF to your computer or even just the link to the printable version. Someone used a hair straightener to iron their clothes real quick. Like what? I mean, kinda genius if you're too lazy to bust out the full iron. Lol. I can stay home for vacations. Apparently there are hundreds of horny MILF living in my neighborhood. Use a toothpick to make a hole on that part that I'm now naming the lemon's nipple, and that way you can squeeze out his juice without leaving the rest to dry. Putting a rubber band around a paint can to wipe off excess paint, because who knew my biggest struggle in life would be avoiding accidental home decor disasters? Keep your fresh fruit and veg in small Tupperwares in the fridge with a piece of paper towel in each. Stops rotting or mold for way longer and keeps the produce crispy fresh for longer. Also, use large safety pins to fasten the corners of your fitted sheet to the mattress. Stop worrying about dislodging the sheet every time you roll over. Bots using Ask Reddit to farm comment karma to post a porn. The one I use the most, when gluing two pieces of wood together when you're about to clamp, sprinkle a little salt on them to prevent them slipping around. If you use a condom, you can prevent STDs. I know that might sound obvious, but sometimes it needs restating. Tokyo is seeing a dramatic increase in syphilis cases at the moment. Putting a wooden spoon over a pot of boiling water prevents it from overflowing. I'd if it counts.